So this past week has actually been really, really tough. We're studying sexual abuse and trauma, and everyone, including myself, has been a bit more emotional than normal. I just was really frustrated, and my patience was not really where it normally is this week, and I think a lot of that has to do with diving into some of this subject matter. So trauma is not uncommon. Most people have undergone at least one traumatic event in their life. An accident, a disaster, abuse, some sort of death or loss. Sexual harassment also, unfortunately, is quite common. And so we were asked to dive back into some of our own past traumas or abuses and really explore them in a different way and try to find new meaning. People were being just cracked open in class, and it was amazing and so great to see the vulnerability and the way that they were able to grow from that and gain new understanding. And at the same time, it was so hard and heavy. So by the end of the week, we were all pretty tired. We were at the ends of our ropes. Everybody was a little on edge. And so our professor decided to bring in someone to do art therapy with us. It was just what we needed. So art therapy is used to help people express emotions in different ways. So through drawing, painting, coloring, people are able to bring new insight to emotions that they are going through. And it's great for therapists as well, as a tool where they can analyze not only the process of how it is for the person to create the art, but also analyzing the art piece itself. The main idea, though, is for healing. Art therapy can be used for healing, and that's exactly what we all needed to do by the end of this week. So we all got right down on the floor. We had crayons, finger paints, regular paints, pencil crayons, chalk, everything, and the facilitator walked us through some steps. First, she asked us to think about everything that we had talked about in the past week, our own traumas and listening to other people's traumas and where we felt that in our bodies. So we drew the outline of that body part, and then we were asked to add color, different colors that we felt really represented what was going on, the heat, the coolness, the darkness, the light within our bodies. It was so interesting to see the variety of art that we came up with. Lots of people chose to draw hearts and heads, so lots of similarities, but also different ways that they actually manifested on the paper. Some people had big rips in their paper, some people had like these bullet wounds. It was really cool. So I'm gonna share mine with you now. So here it is, hopefully you can see it. So I started with my heart here, and all week I really felt everything in my chest. So I kept the middle of my heart nice and pink and red because I felt that it was still filled with love and compassion all week, right in the core where it's most important, I think. But around the edges, I felt black and blue, just like it had been bruised, like it had taken a beating from all of the stories that I was hearing and everything that I was feeling all week. So it was quite sad. Then I have my throat. So these are the lines of my throat. And then I have my throat in the middle. I just felt like it was clogged up all week, like there was this lump in my throat where I could cry or scream or something. But there's still yellow or white lights radiating out from around my throat to show the potential for growth and change and all the things that we can say and the power of speaking when we can overcome that lump. And then lastly are my eyes right here, and they're also black and blue because they're just so heavy. Like my eyelids are just black. They feel so heavy on me and just filled with tears and sadness hearing all of these stories, and my empathy was just overwhelming this week. And then all over the pages, just these splatters of blue paint, which is supposed to represent tears and sadness and sort of the chaos of trauma and abuse and everything that it makes us feel just kind of crazy inside sometimes, you know. So that's mine. So it was a great experience. I really liked it. It actually made me feel a lot better, even though it's sad. It's so sad. Like even just talking about it to you now, I realize how sad it is. But it was so great to be able to do that and sort of get that sadness from inside my body out. Now there are professional art therapists, so if this is something you think you'd be interested in doing, you could go and talk to somebody. But also, just if you want to try it, if you have something that you're going through, even if you just have a stressful day or you can't communicate something that you want to, you're not finding the right words, or you just feel like you have all this chaos and craziness inside and you need to get it out some way and you don't want to yell and scream, do this. You could yell and scream as well, you know, like into a pillow or by yourself or, you know, in an appropriate way, write a letter, burn it, things like that. Or draw it out, try to draw it, paint it, feel it, dance it. That's all I have today for my little lesson with a touch of insight. Go to Michael's, pick up some crayons. I will see you next week. We have one more week of sexual abuse and trauma, so hopefully I will be a little less bummed out by the end of next week, but who knows? I mean, I might just have to dance or something for you, so you can look forward to that.